Hey, hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Yeah. Welcome to this morning's Food Friday. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hope that this video finds everybody doing well. I thought of you guys today because, I had an amazing breakfast, and what I love best of all is how inexpensive this yummy breakfast was. Not to mention a healthier approach to breakfast. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the taste of bacon. Yeah. I know it tastes good. I do. I know it does. But sometimes I want a healthier approach to food. Now, if you're into the bacon scene and never want to try anything new, then this video may not be for you. And if that's the case, have a wonderful day and hope to catch you on a future video. But if you have an open mind and you like to keep your wallet, keep a little more change in your wallet too, try this. If you happen to have an air fryer, that happens to be one of the best little investments that I made. You don't have to get the $500 version either. You could get a smaller one and it does the same trick. You're looking at a simple potato. If you have this simple potato, of which, by the way, I had cut in half. Now, mind you, I'm just cooking this breakfast for myself. And of course, there goes the bird clock again. How timely. Anyway, making a long story short, I took a new potato. I cleaned the potato very nicely. I cut it up into wedges. I didn't even put nonstick spray on it. Nothing. Zero. I popped the wedges into my little air fryer. And as that thing was going, I took one egg because that's all I wanted to use was one egg. And let's talk about eggs for a second. By far, eggs has to be the cheapest protein you could ever find on planet Earth. I mean, some places you could get them like totally for a song. Some places are more money, but at the end of the day, even with the highest price of eggs still rank out as one of the cheapest forms of protein. And I'd like to have an egg at breakfast. Just saying. So I took my egg and then I whipped it up and I flavored it up. Well, I put in a little bit of parsley. This is where you get creative because I made sort of like an omelet. But I did something a little bit more unusual that maybe some other people may not consider doing, or maybe this is your first time trying. But I wanted to bump up my omelet with a little more texture. So I simply took, and you're going to see it come up in the picture in a minute, I simply took some leftover green beans from last night. Some might be saying, "Ooh, green beans in it?" No. This is where you have to open your mind. I flavored up my green beans. I put a little bit of adobo on them. There they are. And I sprayed them with a little bit of nonstick spray. In this case, I did use some nonstick spray in my skillet, okay? And that's what I did. Whipped up that omelet. I just let it stay there and rise. Didn't fuss with it. Nothing. Zero. When I saw that it was setting, then I threw my flavorful green beans left over from last night. I threw them in. And I let it cook. And what I did, the potato wedges were on the side. I just happened to feel like a piece of whole wheat toast. Okay, so slightly indulgent here. Not terribly indulgent, slightly. Whole wheat toast is healthy. Why not? So it's all about texture and flavor. So if you, for example, I know that I like the texture and I know that I like the flavor of bacon, but I don't necessarily like the nitrosamines. Just showing you a picture of Sharon Jackson's truckload of air fried potatoes for people that want to scale it up big. Okay. And she also has chicken and she also has string beans in there. That's another story, and I'll talk about that on the Friday night show, by the way, which comes on tonight. But getting back to this meal, and any meal for that matter, if you are in a situation where you want to deliberately choose to have perhaps a different, just for variety, inexpensive, definitely vegetables are inexpensive, and many times you have them left over from the night before. This is a great route. Flavor up those vegetables and enter them into your omelet. Doesn't have to be a huge omelet. I had a really good breakfast. So I had my half a potato wedges air fried, which means I did not increase my calorie count calorie count at all. I probably had about 50 to 60 calories on that, okay? I had the one egg, which is probably about 80 calories. No Stick Spray has 0 calories, the one I use anyway. The string beans, they have to have like a minor amount of calories. And I just flavor them up, season them up. It's all about flavor, it's all about texture. You don't have to spend a ton of money to have a healthier option for breakfast. And I'm not putting anyone down that prefers the other way. But every once in a while, I know me, I like to take a deviation from the traditional stuff. And sometimes I just want pure protein. It all depends on the mood. But the bottom line is this: always keep your options open in life. You never know how much money or health you just may save. Now, before I go, I want to remind you about tonight's upload on the Friday night show. Look forward to it at 7 o'clock tonight. Anybody with any more picture submissions has till 10 o'clock Eastern Time, New York City time this morning. Beyond that, it will have to go on a future show. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. And also, part of the show, I'll be talking about some stuff, and part of the show, I'll be talking about the pictures. So it's going to be sort of like a hybrid show, if you will. Okay. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City, who just enjoyed a really, really good breakfast, and I hope you do too. Always try to explore other options, and if they're even healthier and cheaper, go for it. Have a great day.